Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It is Binky and we are here with Project Pan. Yes, I am still with it. It's actually been going very well this year, though you're not going to see a lot of movement with a lot of these products just because, you hit those months where you hit like a wall a little bit and you don't really pan anything. And that's kind of what's happening with me right now. But that being said, next month in May is going to be crazy. Or April. This is April. Oh my gosh. Time. I'm trying to make it go faster than it already is. So let's do this. Okay. So let's start out with the two things that are kind of difficult. So I had two of these from Aesop on the list, and it's the Rose Hair Scalp Moisturizing Mask. So I did use one of these. I did pan it. I forgot to mention it. And now I am almost done with this. Now, I love this. My friend works there. I was given them as a gift. There you go. It's like nothing says Merry Christmas like, here's some moisturizer for your hair. But I didn't use it. I didn't use it before, and so I had two of them, and I wanted to use them. And what I will say is that this is really good. It's a really good mask, but I'll put to the side how much it is. It's a very steep mask. It's very expensive. So I don't know if I would buy this on my own, to be honest with you, because even though it is good, this is a luxury brand. And I do find that you could probably get just the same quality with a more affordable brand, if that makes sense. But with Aesop that why you're there. It's basically because it's a luxury brand, and it is. But I really do like this. It works really well. My hair is on the drier side, so I really, really do love it. So the next one I'm so happy about. This is Sabon, and it is their oil spray. Look at that. This is going to be panned by the end of April. This is one of the first products. It's going to be great. April's going to be great, when I show this in May. So there you go. It was about up to here, and now it's down to there. Do I love it? I don't like oils. I much prefer creams. But that being said, I'll finish it. I have another one that's halfway full. I just want to get rid of them from my collection. They work well. I probably won't use the second one till fall, because it's just, once it starts getting hot and humid, But I do really enjoy this one, and I don't. To be honest, it's okay. It's okay. It smells good. It does go in quickly, but it's still kind of slick on the skin. It takes like a good 15 minutes to really soak in. I'm just a cream girl, and my skin isn't that dry, so it's not my favorite, but I don't want to waste it, so I'm going to use it. Probably wouldn't order it again, and that's okay. That's okay. So this one is Glycerin Hand Therapy, and it's Mango Beach. So there you go. This is from Camille Beckman. I have so many of these. I just have had these for so long. They're going to go bad eventually because they are cream. This was full. You can see that it is starting to go down. I've been using this on my feet more than the one product I have in Project Pan, just because I'm having a hard time with that. So I prefer this for now. I will get the other one done, but it's just kind of like, those things that don't spark happiness. And no, I've never read that book, but the other product's not sparking happiness at all. So there you go. Actually, let's do this. We'll do makeup last. So as far as Cashmere, I think it is, Chopin. So this is the perfume at this point. I really would love to get through this by the end of April. I am pushing. I will push so hard on this because I want it gone. I just want this gone. And I have 2 other bottles. So it's kind of like, do I just give them away? Not that it's bad, but it's just not something I want to wear all the time. It's fine, but it's not a perfume that I am excited to use. So I'm pushing forward with that, much like this. So Twisted Peppermint, I really don't care for this. It just smells like peppermint extract. So it's hard to tell with these bottles where it's at. Right now, I was about here. Now I'm about down to here. And the thing is, this will be gone by the end of April. Now, I put on a lot of sprays to make this work. and to get it down that quickly. If you only use like 10 sprays, this will last you like 2 years. These things are a great deal. But if you don't care for the scent, it's not. I put on 50 sprays a day. The smell disappears too. It doesn't last that long, which is good because I don't care for it. So I've been really pushing with this one. It'll be gone and I will be happy it's gone. And then I have 2 more in the project, but we'll talk about that next month. So into the nitty gritty. I have not been using this Beauty of Joseon, the eye cream. I need to start using it. I have not been using it. People love it. Whoops, that doesn't belong there. I haven't used it, so I can't tell you if I like it or not. The good thing about having this carrier is I leave it in the bathroom, or I can bring it in my room and then take it in every day to use it. I think the problem before was out of sight, out of mind. So let's just start with Klairs, and it's their blue calming cream. Look at that. So that is going to be panned at the end of this month or next month. Really love this. It actually works really well as a calming cream if you have sensitive skin, which I do, and not delicate, but rosacea, which I do. You can't really see the markings too much because I'm wearing foundation, but I have marks across my cheek. At this point, they're there for good. I would have to get laser treatment to get rid of them. It's just because it was worse when I was younger and I didn't know how to treat it. You know, I had perfect skin, like peaches and cream, up until I was about 20, and then it just rosacea. And I was like, whoa. And I didn't know how to take care of it, and I tried, and I used products the dermatologist gave me, but it didn't work. So some of the marks just became kind of permanent after a while. So it kind of stinks, but it is what it is. I finally have it under control, but you know, certain things will trigger it. So then there is Pray, P-R-A-I Beauty. It's a décolletage and neck cream. Still working on this one. I'm finally seeing some headway with it. This is going to be a year-round project, maybe even longer. It's fine. It exists. It's not good. It's not bad. It just is. It's fine. But would I buy it again? No, it was a gift, and I will use it because I appreciate that. Then, as far as the others, I have not really used too much of this. I used this a few times. This is the snail cream. I keep forgetting to use it. It can be a lot and break my skin out, so I don't. Sometimes I'll use it around my eyes, maybe up here, you know, and here when it's drier. But honestly, it's just too rich for my face, and I have oily skin, but I'm going to keep using it. I haven't really used a lot else in here. But then we have the Glow Setter. I tried using this a few times, and I'm going to get rid of this. So you'll see on the chart, usually I'll put an X when it's panned. I'm going to put a D through this, which means basically decluttered. This is not working for me. Every time I spray it on, it makes my face look oily, and then my makeup breaks apart. So it makes no sense to push forward with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to declutter this. It is gone, done, big D. I mean, it sounds really bad, but yeah, it's gone. Let's put it that way. And I'm okay with it, actually. I'm really okay with it because I just didn't care for it. Kind of nice because it opens this up. There's a lot of products in here that are on my list, but I'm gonna start using them once the like the sleeping mask, once I'm done with the calming cream and things, just because I have another calming cream that I'm using that is also in this project, but I haven't been using it as much. So I'll be using more of this stuff throughout. It's just, I don't want to use it now when I'm in the middle of actually panning stuff, and this is a year-long project. So this one is eye cream from Aesop, and I have made a big dent in this. It's really nice. I'll put the name of it to the side. It's nice. I really do like it. It is expensive. I don't know if the price point is necessarily, there's so many eye creams on the market. It is good. I think it'll last me most of the year. I may get it again. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I have friends who work there, and so they're like, hey, Merry Christmas. And I'm like, hey, thank you, I'll take it. But would I purchase it myself? Probably not. It's good, but it's not like great. I think that there's things that are equal that would work just as well. So, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Yeah. So on to the makeup. So you can see that this is Lancome. It's their Teint Idole. I cannot say this, ultra wear. You can see that it see all the marks at the bottom and across here. This one, and I can see it actually on this side, looking at it with the light on, I can see that this is getting down towards the lower half. And so this is an older one. They reformulated it. This is the original. So maybe I should do a side-by-side of the new versus the old video on that before this goes away. But I do like it. And what's interesting is that I used to mix it with this. I'd mix these two together. And this is Missha number 13, their regular foundation, their perfecting one. I panned one of these already. I think that was last year. So I was working on this one, and you can see it starting to dip in. I really like this. And I used to mix these two together, but it would be a little bit too matte, and I don't like matte. And what I'm finding is that the Missha works by itself without mixing it with this. Yeah. So I actually don't really need this anymore if I just use this. What this does when I mix it with this, because this is supposed to be cool, this is 115C. This is very warm tone on me by itself. So it's this, oh, but it's rosy. No, it's orange. And I'm a cool tone going to neutral. So it has to be mixed with this. I think that this works really well, but when I mix it with this, during the summer months, this helps it adhere to the skin better than this because this is a little bit more slick. It's on there fine, but I feel like this just helps it adhere more than when I use this alone. So I still would use these together, but during the winter months, just this alone. I've had this for way too long. I would buy this again, but I've had it too long. We won't talk about that. It still works. It still smells good, but there you go. So then there is the Laneige. I haven't been using the chocolate one as much because I've been really going in on the apple lime, which I really like. I am making a lot of progress. I want to get through 2 by June, the end of June. I don't think that's going to happen. These things last forever. I use a generous amount. I don't use a little bit. I feel that when I use a generous amount, it actually works better, and it helps my project too. But I do think even without the project, it works better. Because it tends to dissipate overnight, so if you put a nice amount on, it will last the 6-8 hours that you get. Usually I get about 6, which isn't great. But yeah, but I'm making a big dent in that. I really need to start working on the chocolate. It's a lot. I have so many of these. I have too many. They never go bad, but I have too many. So there you go. So let's talk about highlighters. Let's do it. So this is the ColourPop Scrumptious, I think it is. Yep, Scrumptious. And I'm still working through this. I really have hit a lot of pan. I'm still working on it. I really don't care for this one. I really don't. But I'm going to keep pushing through. I hope to be done with May. I may just get rid of it in May and switch to something else because it just feels like an eyeshadow that I'm using as a highlighter. I don't care for it. It looks pretty, but I'll push through because I'll just push through, but it doesn't make me happy to use it all. So I think I'll get through April, probably May, and then just be done with it. And lastly, the blushes. I know there's not necessarily a lot of makeup in here, and the reason is I'm going through everything that I own. I'm trying to, in the next 2 years, to knock it, or a year and a half now, almost a year and a half, to knock everything down. And then I'll start panning more lip products and things once I get through everything. But this one I used a couple times. What I'm finding, I love this color, but I think how I've been using both my blushes is I'll put the blush down first and then put a cream on top of it. I really have been liking that technique quite a bit. So this, because it is lighter, I'll be using more in the summer, so we'll see the progress. This is Kiko Milano number 2. They have some of the best blushes on the market. I have another one of those. So that's why I'm trying to pan it. I have two. I didn't realize I bought two. I do that sometimes. And then this is the 030 berry from Rimmel. Almost gone. Look at that. So this, I'm probably going to put out to pasture at the end of April, just because it's getting to the point now where I have to really move the brush around to get color. And so it's becoming difficult to use. But I use it every day because I'm so close. I use it every day by itself, or I put it on with a rosy color like today, like a cream one. I really am loving the Armani, their cream blush. I'm going to do a review on those because they're so good. But I'll put the blush on and then the Armani on top of it to give it a glow, and it's just beautiful. It's so beautiful. I learned to love this one. I learned to love it. I've been more of a cream person lately, but with summer, it helps to have the powder blush and then put cream on top. So, I mean, it's spring, but, ooh, kitty fur. But I really have learned to like this one a lot. Would I repurchase it? No, I have way too much. But originally it was kind of a chore, but I found a way to like it. Yeah, I did. So yes, that is my project pan. There's really not much that's been panned. It's a little bit disappointing. I know it's like, oh, but next month there's going to be a lot panned. I have a feeling a lot panned because I'm so close with several of these items. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep trying to pan through June. So I don't know if I'm going to wait till the end of June or beginning of June. Then I'll introduce more items in. With the creams, not so much. Not with the creams, just because I have so many facial products in this already. But like the blushes, the highlighter, I'm going to go ahead and bring in other items. Maybe with the hair product, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But my goal is to get through this spreadsheet as much as I can. There's certain things that I'm not going to be able to get through. But that's my goal, are these 36 items. Very important to me to get through. Of course, the body spray and perfume, I'll put something new in. But that really is my goal. Because in the past, I've tried this and I had a hard time focusing. I do have severe ADHD. You can probably tell the way I explain things. And so seeing the spreadsheet, so if you're like me, and keeping it in an area where you can see is what makes the difference for at least my brain. So it's been very helpful because I want to try novelty. I don't focus well. I'm like, oh, well, this is here. It's easier. So make it easier to reach to it for, and then you will use it more is what I'm finding. So yeah, that is my project pan for, I guess it'd be March. Yeah, it was March. I know I'm getting these up late. That's okay. This was for March, but April's going to be, woo, I have a feeling. So with that, have a fabulous day, my friends.